So in this video, we are going to be flying from Rome, Italy. We'll be heading over to Dubai, and then from Dubai on to Kampala, Uganda. What I want to do is give you an idea of what the airport looks like here, and also what the Emirates flight is going to look like, which is what we're flying on tonight. If you're looking behind me right there, there's security. If you can see straight through, those are the doors leading outside of Terminal 3 here. So it's a very short walk, easy check-in here. So let's go take a look at the airport here and see what it looks like. So far, it's been very easy. Okay, behind me, passport control. So we just went through that. That took about 30 seconds. Just hand your passport to them and you're on your way.
I have to say, Rome is one busy airport. There's no shortage of shops and they walk you right through them all. Plenty of shopping while you're in there until you get to the gate. Here's the entrance to the Emirates Lounge, and what a treat we were in for.
You need to walk outside for the boarding, but we are connected to the airplane inside. So you can board from inside the lounge. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah.
In 40 minutes, more or less. And we'll sit there. You already have the code and private managers and that's the boarding gate. So you can just book from inside from there. Okay.
I have to say, walking into that lounge, it was absolutely stunning. The decor in there is just beautiful. Chairs are very comfortable. You have power outlets for your computers to charge everything that you need to do. It was pretty quiet because we were one of the first ones in there, but it did fill up later on. So I took a walk around to see what they had to offer. As you can see, there's all kinds of desserts, little salads, cheese, coffee. They have a fully stocked bar there, and they do come and serve you. The meals that they put out, or the dishes that they put out, were really great and very, very delicious. I went light knowing I was going to be eating on the airplane, but I couldn't resist the filet medallions right there, and they would just melt in your mouth. It was excellent. You move over to the other side, there's another coffee machine and another bar if you want to just serve yourself up. All top of the line beverages that they carry in here. Very wide open, plenty of room. They have showers in there for you if you need to clean up, you've been out a while. And this was a real treat, the boarding area.
Well, it's pretty nice. We boarded right out of the lounge and they're heading down to our aircraft. So we'll see what that looks like. What? I think we go to the right here. Hello. Good, good. 7B.
Just like the lounge, boarding the aircraft, very, very impressive. Kind of takes your breath away the way they've done the interior of this. This is the business class section that we were riding in. And as you can see, plenty of room to stretch out in there. Big, comfortable chairs. Absolutely lovely. I was seated in row 7, which is towards the back of business class. It's a very comfortable area and very quiet, actually. Here you can see the size of our television monitors. We had our headsets that were laying there waiting for us. Big comfortable quilt, a nice pillow to get comfortable, hopefully, if we got some sleep a little bit later on. This aircraft is the 777-300, so it's a little bit older of an aircraft. The screen on the monitors is giant, and you have like a little iPad that's next to you to control everything in your pod here. I put the seat back, take a look, see how it would look, and the one thing I noticed, it didn't lay totally flat. It's at a slight angle. That was kind of disappointing, but it is an older aircraft. We'll talk about that later. Plenty of places here to put your drinks. You have cup holders up above. The headsets are okay. They're not as nice as the Bose headsets that I have, but they get the job done. Big tray for your meal that comes out. I love the finish that's on them. Very pretty, very attractive.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be back with the welcome drink, yeah?
Thank you.
They offer you a glass of champagne, fresh
Please.
orange juice, apple juice.
Champagne.
Glass of champagne?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just move it around. It wasn't the right balance.
Oh, okay.
This is like Venice, don't take anything off my tray. Sometimes crew comes and it's like, there we go. Slovenia.
Oh, Slovenia. Oh, nice. Okay.
So after handing out champagne, I went through one of the first of the amenity kits where you have your socks and you have your eye shades, so if it is a little bit light. Then my wife modeled off the women's amenity kit and the men's I had, which are a little bit different. They're both different. In mine, I had shaving cream that they gave me, some deodorant, a razor, and a few other things in there. It was very nice, and the women's had different things that the women need. So actually a real nice brush in there too that I was able to use, get my hair to settle down. Hot towels came out, and they were hot. Got my attention. Then I looked at the menu here. Full selection of cocktails. Everything you could imagine on the face of the earth if you wanted to order something. Went through looking at all the different brands that they had, all again very high end. The dinner, as you can see by the menu here, looked fabulous. Don't know how it was actually going to come out, but of course I went with the beef fillet because that is one of my favorites. The champagne that they served goes for about $80 a bottle, and I wanted to make sure I got my money's worth. The same with the other wines, the reds, the whites, just outstanding selection that they put out. I'm 6'4", and as you can see, no shortage of room there. Finally, we started our pushback, and we were getting ready to head off into Dubai. Once we were airborne, I took a look to see what movies and picked out Top Gun. I'd seen it already, but it was so entertaining I decided to watch it one more time. And it's easy to watch on that big screen television. And then the flight attendants come around, they make up your bed for you, get it ready so when you want to lower it down, so they put a nice mattress pad on there. It really helps make it a little bit more comfortable. The seat was a little bit hard, this really helped. The restroom, not too big, plenty of room to stand up. They have some colognes and things. You actually have washcloth towels in there, which is very nice. You have toothbrush, toothpaste, everything for the end of the flight that you want to have. When I got back to my seat and sat down, they handed me out olives and poured me some more of that good champagne. Did a good job pouring, but it might have went over the top a little bit, but no big deal. No harm, no foul. The first course came out, which was a salad and the soup. The first time I've ever had great, delicious soup on an aircraft. Normally it's not much to be said for it. This was great. I had an excellent red to go along with my filet mignon, and I'm telling you, that thing just melted in my mouth. Whoever does their catering, they do an absolute outstanding job. This was my first flight on Emirates, and I was impressed. Our flight to Dubai took 5.5 hours, and overall the flight was great, with just one complaint. As I said earlier, the seats were not lie flat beds like on most carriers, and these had a slight angle, so it was really difficult to get comfortable. I understand this is an older aircraft and Emirates has lie flat seats on their newer ones, so it's no big deal, especially for a short 5-hour flight. Other than that, everything was fantastic. The flight attendants were exceptionally friendly and very, very efficient. All of the drink choices are very high-end brands. They spare no expense on this airline. The food served was delicious, and like I said before, the filet melted in my mouth. The bedding and amenity kit was excellent, and there were no shortage of first-run movies to entertain us. I got to watch a couple of them. Our flight was on time departing, and we landed early, which was another plus. I get 5 stars to Emirates, and I will be flying them again. I'd like to thank you for watching Pat's Adventures, and please leave some comments as I like the feedback. I'm also doing a second video on my flight from Dubai to Entebbe on Emirates, so check it out and see how that fared out. Take care.